Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to 2025. We're going to be kicking the year off with a brand new Frazetta Girls release, and that is the Norseman. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collecting.
And if you like my content, please consider subscribing.
And here we have the package for the Frank Frazetta's Norseman Frazetta Girls or Frazetta Icon Collectibles 1/12 scale action figure. We have that same sort of beautiful branding on the side there. Nice photograph from Trevor Williams right here on the side, looking really nice. And then we just have like an image at the back of everything that he comes with. And it says featuring, and then all of the FrazettaGirls.com production people who worked on this particular figure. We have all that on the bottom, that branding there again on the top, and then you open this up. Again, more beautiful photography from our good friend Trevor Williams, and then a little write-up. And then there is the figure itself. So let's free this barbarian from his plastic prison and take a closer look at everything he comes with. Boy, oh boy, does this guy come with a lot of stuff. So we are going to just get right into it. Starting off with some of his armory. So we have this beautiful shield here, this rustic, dirty, it looks like it has, been hammered by, a masterful blacksmith in the Northlands, and it has seen some action, some beautiful weathering, the scarring, the pitting, all the damage. It looks really nice. Looks like it's designed to go on his left arm. It's where he could put his arm through here and grip right here. So that's really nice. He comes with two different styles of swords. This one here, it's got some damage to it. Gold and brown on the handle and hilt. Looks really nice. Nice little design there on the tip. Looks really cool. Then we have my favorite of the two. I like this sword the most. I'm not sure why, but again, it's more of that gold and brown on the hilt. I love the style of handguard that they have here. It looks really nice. It looks like it's taken quite a blow right there, or given one. So that's really cool. And then he also comes with this staff, which is nicely sculpted. Looks like it's, made out of wood. And then you've got this nice little gold design here on the end. Not sure, what this represents, but if you wanted him to have like a walking stick, that would be it. He also comes with this gorgeous helmet, which, I'm assuming that if you wanted to, mix and match and put these weapons in with your Mythic Legions, you probably could. But I love this beautiful gradient here on the wings. Just looks really nice. I believe this is designed to sit on his head with one of the hair attachments as well. He also comes with this nice cloak. It's very nicely sewn here at the top. We have some very nice fur work here at the top, and this is not that fur that picks and falls off. So, I would definitely feel comfortable displaying my figure with this. It looks like it's got like a plastic chain affixed to it somehow. Maybe, there we go. Poked through. Doesn't look like that's going to come off. It's not designed to come off, I don't believe it. You just put this over the head. And then actually some nice painting and weathering on the cloak itself. So we've got some damage down here at the bottom, or at least it's scalloped, sort of like Batman's cape. And then we have some darker. It looks like it's, has a little bit of a wash to it, like it's muddy and dirty there down at the bottom, which is really nice. Very nice attention to detail. He does come with a extra pair of, barbarian trunks here. It's got some very nice filigree work all the way around on that gold, and it also has some damage. You can see where it's a part here at the crotch, so it's easy to slide on. Very soft, pliable material. He does come with 2 bracers on him in the package, but he does get an extra bracer for his left arm. You can see how it's marked with an L right there. But it looks really nice. I love the detail on this thing. So you can really change this guy's look and really make him your own. He also comes with this necklace on him in the package. It's got like a tooth or some claws on there and then some little trinkets. It's asymmetrical. Kind of dig it. Then he comes with this belt, which I don't think goes across his chest. I think this is more of a waist belt, but it looks like it can hold one of the weapons there. It's got a nice little buckle painted right there. Just a simple little belt, and you can see it's pliable as well. And then he comes with several sets of hands. He comes with 2 open palm hands on horizontal hinges. So these are really nice. He comes with 2, well, let's see here. Looks like he comes with a gesturing, it's like a sort of like a relaxed palm hand for his right hand on horizontal hinge, and then he does come with a sword holding hand for the left hand, and that is on a vertical hinge. And then he comes with 2 fists as well on horizontal hinges. And then on him in the package, he comes with a vertical, a gripping hand with a vertical hinge, and then the gesturing hand on a horizontal hinge. So you do get a pair of those as well. He comes with 2 head portraits, as you can see. One that is kind of quiet and stoic, and then one that is sort of raging with the mouth open. And these both look great. You can see how the hair pieces fit around the back, how they plug in right there. The holes do look a little different, even though I've heated them up and given him a little warm bath this morning just to make sure he's ready for the show. And then you've got 3 different hair pieces. So we have like your standard, hair straight down hair piece. And the way this works is you just plug this in like so. And there you have it. You have the 2 little strands that hang down, and that looks really nice. I don't think the seam is very noticeable. Maybe right there a little bit, but other than that, I think it looks really nice. You've got what looks to be like a little bangle or maybe an earring, but it's sculpted into the hair, so that's really cool. Let's take this off. It's a really tight fit. Then you have sort of a hairpiece with sort of like in battle, maybe windswept. I want to make sure that I have that in all the way. So like the hair is like sweeping off to one side, kind of like in the painting. It's got a nice little, whereas this one, oh, it does. This one has like a little gradient from like red to blonde gradient in the back. And this one has that as well. And then there's a third hair piece that I believe that is designed to work. Maybe this is with the helmet. This hair piece you put on, and you put it on like that, and I believe this is for the helmet. So if you want to pop the helmet on with the windswept hair, you can. So there you have it. That's what it looks like. So really, really nice how they designed all these little pieces to work together and give you some display options for your shelf. And here is the figure itself, just standing straight up and down, straight out of the package, pretty much just as he comes. These are the bracers that come on him. I think the only thing that I'm missing is that necklace. The necklace does come on him in the package. But yeah, this is how he comes. And he is looking really, really tough. Like, this guy looks great. And I have to tell you that I don't really think that the Frazetta girls skimp out on any of the details. I don't think they really ever miss the opportunity to continue like improving their articulation, their sculpt work. This is not the same body as Dark Wolf. I mean, you would think like they would just take their Dark Wolf figure, repaint it, and then add some more stuff, but they didn't. They went the extra mile and sculpted a new body for this guy. We may see this again in the future with some of their future figures because it's kind of like a perfect big barbarian look. But yeah, he looks great. He looks great head to toe. He looks like your standard barbarian, and I think he's going to fit in with some of your other lines if you want to mix and match him with different lines that you collect. So let's get him off the rotating base and let's see how this guy articulates. All right, let's take a look at the articulation here. Depending on what hair that you have attached at the time, that's going to determine how much back the head can get. With the regular hair, the head can only, I mean, you can see it's not going back at all, but it can go down like that. With the windswept hair, he can look up a little bit more. You can see that he can go back a little bit further. Look down that far, look out to the side that far. Nice tilt, depending on what hair you have on. So you get a lot of bobble and tilt there. Arms can go all the way out, hit that T-pose, no problem. You got some nice rotation here at the shoulder, which I really love. This is not typically a joint that you see a lot on action figures, but you can actually rotate at the shoulder, which is really nice. I really dig that. Arms can go all the way around, no butterfly joint. That's because they just didn't. They're all about, Frazetta was all about form and how people looked and the physique. So it makes a lot of sense that the figures would be like that as well. And they don't want to cut into that, into the pecs here for the butterfly joint. So I'm okay with there not being one. For that same reason, there's no upper bicep swivel, but you do get this instead. And, that's pretty nice. You do have a single joint here at the elbow, but you can get a little past 90 on that, or right at 90. So that's really nice. You do have swivel at the elbow. You have hinge and swivel depending on which set of hands you have on at the wrist. There's a upper torso cut for bending forward that far and bending back that far. You just want to be careful of the gap. There is no waist swivel again for that form, but you can rotate this guy all the way around. You can get lots of tilt. You can hear how it's really tight in there, even though I have given him a warm bath, but that was about 15 minutes ago. We have this loincloth piece here, which is removable. You have no upper thigh cut, but you do have this crazy amount of rotation. I mean, look at that. I mean, it goes all the way to the inside that far and then rotates all the way out, which negates needing that. Let's see, there is no drop down. The leg does go forward about that far before it starts wanting to kick out to the side. It goes all the way out to the side, no problem. It goes back about that far. We do have a single joint at the knee. It gets about 90 or, just a hair past. You do have a full rotation around at the knee, like this little piece here that kind of covers the knee joint. And then down here below, you do have some ankle rocking, pivot, and swivel down there. And the reason why the joint is not painted is because you can actually, pop his this off if you wanted to have just the shoes, or if you get some other feet. Like, he doesn't come with an additional set of feet, but if you get some, discolored feet in the future, then you could pop those on and have like a fully nude figure if you want. Because if you didn't know, like the Frazetta figures, you can strip them all the way down to their bare essentials. Taking a closer look at some of the details, here's the right bracer that comes on his arm. We do not have a replacement for that. Here is the bracer that comes on his left arm, a little different than the other one that we got in the package. We'll swap that out in a little bit just to see what it's like. And then here is the loincloth piece that he comes with, and all these kind of little gold accoutrements and all these little bangles and like little things that go on it. And then, of course, there is the detail on the boots. This guy looks absolutely incredible. The build, the airbrushing in between like all the little parts of his muscles, the vein work, like this guy is just completely insane with the detail. Let's see if we can, because it has been a few minutes since I did the warm water bath. Let's get him standing up here to where he's not going to fall over, and let's swap out some of the parts on him. I want to see if we can make an additional look for this guy on camera. I'll show you how easy it is. So let's see here. For the loincloth piece, let's see here. Let's just, I think we should probably, the easiest thing is just going to be just to slide this straight down because it's kind of like a very stretchy material. I feel like I should put up like a sensor bar. I do like the more of the loincloth look. Let's give him his belt. Let's slide that up. Hopefully we won't get any paint rub. And we don't. And then let's put on his other, what do we need to do here? Do we need to pop a leg off? I think we need to pop a leg off. And slide this up. Sorry about that. Banging the camera around. And then let's get this up over the hip. Pop the leg back on. That's easy enough to do. All right, let's get this pulled back down. Got the belt on. That's looking nice. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop his cloak on. Like so. Looking nice. And then let's pop the more angry head on. Is this going to give me a hard time? I think it's starting to tighten back up again. Yeah, we're going to go with this head because the screaming head is starting to tighten back up on me. It's a little tighter than this head is because it came on him in the package. And then there is a completely new look for the Norseman. And, you can got to futz with it a little bit and sort of, lay this cloak down. I'm sure the weaponry and the cloak here would fit in very nicely with the Mezco Conan, King Conan figure that came out recently. I'm pretty sure that it'll work really nice with that and your Mythic Legions as well. So speaking of that, let's get him into the lineup and do some size comparisons. And for some size comparisons, let's bring in Dark Wolf, the very first figure that I have released from Frazetta Girls, and then Tigra. So you can see their scale here. You can see he's a little bit bigger than Dark Wolf, and of course, definitely larger than Tigra. Both phenomenal figures in their own right. If you guys are not familiar with Frazetta Girls or Icon Collectibles, you definitely need to check them out. Here's how he is going to scale with your Mythic Legions. We're going to bring in our good buddy Bill Bones Broken Shield. First appearance in 2025. And then here he is with the Mezco King Conan. Again, I think all of these scale perfectly well with each other, and you could definitely work him into either one of these lines, and he's not gonna, really look out of place. But let's get these guys out of the way. Let's get old Norseman here into some backgrounds and into some lighting and see how he poses up. Man, I have to say, this guy is incredible. He looks great in any form that you build him in. The different heads that he comes with, the different hair attachments, all of the weaponry, and the different ways you can just kit this guy out. He just looks incredible. And that's one of the things that I love about the Frazetta Girls and the Icon Collectibles is I love the way that they're giving you options to customize these figures right out of the box. You can come up with your own looks for this guy. And that's pretty incredible. And yes, the price point is a little higher, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend that you always buy these products directly from FrazettaGirls.com. You can use the code SAVE15, I believe. I believe that code still works. And when you do that, you're going to be paying less directly from them than you will be getting this guy from like a third-party seller, because I think he's like $100 or so directly from Big Bag Toy Store, and I think he's like 80 or maybe 90 directly from Frazetta Girls. You use that code, you're saving even more money. But yeah, definitely pick it up from them. Save yourself some cash, or support your favorite retailer. That's, it's your money. It's up to you. This guy is great. I am excited for what they're going to do in the future with this line. We know we have a Conan figure coming. Man, I'm just really excited for more characters from Fire and Ice. They are making some really incredible figures that stand, toe to toe with the likes of Mythic Legions and mezco for your warriors. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles. And welcome again to 2025.